That's enough. It was you who called the wedding hall to cancel the wedding, wasn't it, Hannah? What? What on earth are you talking about? I have no idea what you're talking about. I got a call from the wedding hall, saying that they received a call from a woman claiming to be the bride to cancel the ceremony, but I didn't contact them. Oh dear, you contacted them yourself but you forgot. You're not only poor, but you're also insane. The wedding should be cancelled even more so. Huh? You called it off yourself, didn't you? And you forgot that and make it sound like I did. Maybe you have a double personality? I can't imagine a woman that crazy is going to be my sister-in-law. Cancel the wedding immediately. You're just going to go along with it? If that's the case, forget it. It's a dummy wedding venue anyway. It won't affect anything if you call off the wedding. What? Wait a minute. What do you mean by a dummy wedding hall? Actually, the wedding venue we told you was a lie. We're actually having the wedding at a different venue. What? What do you mean? You've done a lot of things to me, Hannah. You canceled the restaurant when both families were meeting for the first time without permission. You also canceled the reservation for the wedding site tour without permission. So just to be safe, this time we told you a false venue for the wedding. I can't believe it! I can't believe you gave me false information. Don't tell me you're not going to invite me on your wedding day. I am the daughter of the president of the company. I have a father who is the president of a big company. You're right. I wouldn't go that far. I was going to inform you of a real wedding venue the day before, but I didn't expect you to cancel as expected. It's a good thing we prepared a dummy wedding venue after all. You're the worst. You lied to me, to the president's daughter. I didn't lie to you to be mean. I just want the wedding to go off without a hitch. So I'm glad I took a lot of precautions. Ah, what a cheeky little girl you are. You're not worthy to be my brother's wife. I can't believe that a poor little person like you is marrying my brother. I'll definitely cancel it somehow. What do you mean somehow? I guess we'd better keep the real wedding venue a secret after all. Shut up, you poor bastard. You're only after my family's fortune. I'm not going to be a part of a family with a woman like that. I'll do everything in my power to call off the wedding. Do you think you can just marry my brother like this? Sorry, Hannah. I saw your message just now. I can't believe my sister had called a ceremony venue to cancel. Don't worry. Thanks to your countermeasures, we were able to stop it without incident. More importantly, what should we do about Hannah in the future? I didn't expect her to be so opposed to our marriage. I'm still surprised too. I can't believe she would go to such an outrageous level to interfere with our marriage. Why is Hannah so opposed to our marriage? I understand that I come from a normal family unlike you, but I'm not so poor as to be mocked as a poor person. I'm sure there must be some other good reason why she's against it. Did I do something to offend her without realizing it? No, there's no good reason. She just doesn't like our marriage. Olivia, don't worry. You didn't do anything wrong. What? She just doesn't like it, that's all? That's the only reason she's harassing me like this? As you may have noticed, my sister has a lot of pride. She's always lived a life of luxury as the daughter of a wealthy man. Because of that, she tends to look down on everyone around her and treats everyone except her family as poor. As a result, my father gave up on her. What? My father told her that he is going to inherit the company to me. Then she went crazy. She thought she'd be the next president of the company and have even more money. That's why she's against our marriage. She thinks you will take the fortune she's after. What's that? It's Hannah who's after the money, not me. I think she does not like the fact that I'm going to be her direct boss. Also, if you join our family, she might not be able to do whatever she wants. She should also be worried. What if she can't live a luxurious life that she was expecting? So the best idea for her is to break the marriage. I see what you mean. I think I understand most of what you're saying. My father had planned to make my sister his successor at first. She may have a tough personality, but she's not stupid. But she got more and more proud day by day. He gave up on her because of her disrespectful behavior. He said, "If I let you handle this, the company will be done in no time." No one will follow someone who looks down on others. It's not a good thing to have someone like that at the top of the company. She probably knows that it's a waste of time. She's not going to be the heir to the company. And that there's no way our marriage will be called off. But I guess she can't just stand by and watch. Hannah is starting to look like a stray cat who doesn't like me. It's like she's clawing at my feet. I think she'll finally give up after the wedding. So I'm sorry, Olivia, but please bear with me just a little longer. Yes, the wedding is only a month away. I won't tell Hannah where the wedding is, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's make it a beautiful wedding. Serves you right, bitch. I guess you'll have to cancel today's wedding, because the bride is covered in red wine. Her white wedding dress is a disaster. What in the world are you going to do about it? I can't believe you suddenly poured wine over my head. It's your fault for not telling me the real wedding venue until the last minute. Then I wouldn't have been so direct. Why do you want to call off our wedding so badly? Even if we cancel it, you won't be able to take over your family's business. Shut up, you poor bastard. I will never give up my family's company. The company, its assets, everything belongs to me, to the president's daughter. And for that, you're nothing but a hindrance to me. What? Dad said he's going to let my brother take over the company, but I'm sure it's not too late. There's no way my brother will take over the company. I'm sure he will change his mind. But if my brother gets married and starts a family before then, if you have a baby soon, my parents might give the company to my brother right away for the sake of their grandkids. That's the only thing I must stop them from doing. So cancel our marriage. Is that why you put wine on me? You poor people deserve to look miserable and soaking wet. If Dad sees you like this, he'll understand that such a miserable woman is not fit to be married into our family. Huh? That face of yours when I poured the wine on you, my stomach hurts just thinking about it. You're the worst. You're so rude to me and to wine. How can you laugh at that? Stop messing around and call off the wedding. The poor woman should go away right now. We can't have a wedding with the bride covered in wine. Then we'll call off the wedding. Don't ever show your face to me again. I'll make you promise to stay away from your family. I don't mind, but do you? You're going to lose an important business partner for the new business. I don't care if your precious family company goes down. What? Why don't you look at your parents' faces? Their faces are so pale, they look like they're about to collapse. Unlike me, whose face is red because of wine. Wait a minute, what do you mean business partner for the new business? What? You're a normal person, aren't you? On the contrary, you're a poor person who works part-time. What? You said so yourself. When you were a student, you said you managed to pay for everything except tuition with your own part-time job. You must have unfortunate parents who can't even provide decent money for their children. And you are a miserable poor girl born to those parents. My parents are great people. They are both very challenging people, and they succeeded in starting their own business overseas. What? It's not famous in Japan, but it's a big company, and I am their only daughter. I am also the daughter of the president, just like you. What did you say? I have been living abroad for as long as I can remember, but I wanted to go to high school in Japan, so I came back to Japan by myself. I asked my parents to help me with only tuition and fees. Other than that, I covered myself. What? I wanted to improve my living skills since I was living alone. That's why I covered all my living expenses as a student by working part-time. That's what you mean. But there is a limit to the amount of money a student can earn. I had a hard time making ends meet, but I never felt ashamed of it. Being able to live on my own money, to be able to manage limited money well, it's not something to be made fun of. In fact, I think it should be praised. Oh no! The fathers are looking for me. He's not just pale, he's red now. He's so angry. I'm sure they are. You pour wine on the bride on her wedding day, and I'm the daughter of an important business partner for your father's company. As a business owner, it's only natural for him to be upset with you, Hannah. I didn't know you were like that, so this is something I can't help. Please go ahead with your excuses and tell your father directly. I'll leave you now. We'll cancel the wedding, just as you requested. Please, help me. Somehow you have to convince my father. What's wrong? What happened? He couldn't accept your excuses? He didn't accept it, and he slapped my face. I've never been slapped before. It's still swollen after one night. Oh my God. He's even angrier than I thought he'd be. It all sucks. It seems like yesterday's wedding was actually supposed to be the announcement of my brother's election as president of the company too. There was a big gathering of company executives. He was going to officially announce that Mike would be his successor. Oh, really? He said, "Because of you, it's all ruined. The new business was about to go down. You put your parents to shame." Oh yeah, our friends and acquaintances and the rest were all from the company, right? Dad at the end told me, "I don't want to see you anymore. I don't consider you my daughter, so get out of my house." What? Your father cut you off? Yes, and no matter how many times I apologized, he wouldn't listen to me. Of course he won't help me, and he won't even give me an allowance. He said he would kick me out of the house immediately and that I would have to live on my own from now on. He told me never to show my face in front of me again. You've been living in luxury at your parents' house for so long. It must be tough for you to lose that. It's not just hard, I can't live like that. But you have to try. You've got no choice but to hang in there, okay? That's why I'm asking you. I beg you, please convince my father. Then I'll be friends with you. I'll even allow you to marry Mike. What? Even though we're sister-in-law, we're sisters, right? It's so sad that your sister is going through such a hard time, isn't it? If you were my sister, you'd want to help me somehow, wouldn't you? You don't have any brothers or sisters, so you must have longed for an older sister at least once. If you help me, I'll be a good big sister to you. I don't need a shitty sister like you. What? And I don't feel sorry for you. It's no use asking me for help. What a horrible thing to say to your sister. Your sister is desperate for help. You're a heartless person. If Olivia is a heartless person, then you're a coward and a lousy woman, sis. You tried so much to sabotage our marriage. How can you say such convenient things? Sis, you ruined our wedding. What? Are you Mike? I beg you, don't ever get involved with us again. Because once I officially take over the company, there's no place for you anywhere. Wait a minute. Why won't you take my side even though you're my own brother? Then be the kind of sister who makes me want to take your side. What? No matter how proud you are my only sister. No matter how much you look down on everyone around you, you're still kind and I'm sure you'll change someday. I thought that one day you would accept Olivia too. But now, I've given up on you. What? On the day of our wedding, You poured wine on my precious wife. I'll never forgive you, even though you're my sister. Now that I'm the next president of the company, I'll put away my feelings. I'll do everything in my power to eliminate anyone I think is a bad influence. Hey, wait a minute. Mike, what is wrong with you? You're not the kind of boy who talks like that. I told you, I'm not going to have any feelings for you. You hurt my precious wife. I've reached the end of my patience. Oh no! It's not just that, but we are also cutting you off. You're never gonna see us again. I don't want you to do that. I've never worked a day in my life before. I just want to live a happy, luxurious life all the time. Please don't tell me you're cutting me off too. Then come on and apologize to us. That you're sorry you ruined our wedding. If you want forgiveness, the first thing you do is apologize. Why don't you pour wine over your head and get down on your knees and apologize to us? What? Because if you don't do that, you won't understand how much of a jerk you were. But come on, I can't do that. I'm not saying you should do it. And frankly, I don't know if I'd forgive you even if you got down on your knees. What? You should go through a lot of hardship on your own. You should learn to live on your own like Olivia. Well then, good luck, sis. I will do my best too. After that, probably because Hannah's pride would not allow it, she never came to apologize in front of us. And she was kicked out of her parents' house as well. She is now living alone in an apartment in the city. But she doesn't have the ability to make a living, and the part-time job she got didn't last long. She's going through a lot of hardship, but I hope she will grow up a little with this opportunity. As for our wedding, in fact, we had prepared a second dress. So we pretended to go home, but quickly changed and resumed the ceremony. In the meantime, Hannah ran away in a hurry, so she doesn't seem to know anything about it. I want to make sure she is well reminded of this, so I will not tell Hannah about it. I hope she will reflect deeply on how much she has done. Thank you very much for watching this video. If you found this video inspiring, please click the like button. Otherwise, please let us know what you think in the comments section below. Please also subscribe to our channel. Your ratings and comments will help us in the future. We also have many other videos that will make you feel great. Please take a look at the videos on our channel. See you in the next video.